Welcome to the channel, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're taking a deep, unfiltered look at one of the most talked about trucks of the upcoming year, the 2026 Horizon XTR, an all-new midsize pickup designed for drivers who want capability without sacrificing refinement. I won't compare it to any Ford or Toyota models, because this review is all about experiencing this truck on its own terms. So settle in as we walk through every detail, from the first impression at the curb to the feeling behind the wheel, and everything in between. As you approach the Horizon XTR from the front, the first thing that stands out is the dramatic grille design. Instead of going for an oversized, in-your-face look, the designers chose a wide, structured bezel with a deep mesh pattern that glows subtly thanks to its integrated LED border. The headlights are razor-thin, resembling a pair of focused, determined eyes, and they sweep outward in a way that gives the truck a broader, more athletic stance. The lower bumper features a two-tiered skid plate design that isn't just for show, it's made of reinforced composite materials the brand claims can withstand hits from rocks at high speeds on rugged terrain. Overall, the front end gives off a confident, modern presence that avoids the overly aggressive clichés of the truck world. Moving to the side, the XTR continues with clean, sculpted lines that create a sense of motion even when parked. The wheel arches are squared but not boxy, giving the truck a subtly muscular appearance. Depending on the trim level, it comes with either 18-inch rugged off-road wheels or 20-inch street performance alloys that complement the body contours. One of the standout touches is the hidden step integrated directly into the rocker panels, sliding out electronically when you open the door, something you won't expect until you see it in action. The window line has a slight upward sweep toward the rear, adding to the sporty feel, and the door handles sit flush with the body to improve aerodynamics. At the back, the design blends toughness with thoughtful utility. The tailgate features a multi-function hinge system that can open normally, drop down in a barn door split, or even fold into a workspace extension. The taillights are vertically stacked and linked by a thin LED bar that lights up with a signature pattern when you start the truck. The bumper includes built-in recovery hooks that sit recessed until needed, maintaining a clean look while remaining ready for serious work. The bed is lined with a new textured polymer that feels softer to the touch but is advertised as far more resilient than traditional spray-in materials. There are also built-in power outlets, tied-down tracks, and even a locking, drainage-capable storage well beneath the floor. Inside the Horizon XTR, the cabin immediately feels more upscale than you'd expect from a midsize truck. The materials don't rely on gimmicks. Soft touch surfaces, stitched dash sections, and metal-accented controls give the interior a grounded, modern look. The center console houses a 14-inch floating infotainment display, angled slightly toward the driver for better visibility. It responds quickly, supports wireless connectivity, and features a customizable layout so you can prioritize navigation, towing data, off-road stats, or media. The digital gauge cluster is crisp, with animated transitions that feel more like high-end tech than truck instrumentation. The seats are generously padded with optional ventilation and massage functions, and the rear seats flip up effortlessly to reveal a wide storage bay for tools, emergency gear, or everyday essentials. Sound insulation is impressive, and the cabin remains surprisingly quiet even at highway speeds. On the road, the XTR's performance is where it becomes truly interesting. It comes with a standard turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that puts out around 290 horsepower, but the star of the show is the optional hybrid boosted V6 that delivers 420 horsepower and a surge of torque that feels immediate. Acceleration is smooth and assertive, and the electronically controlled suspension adapts in real time to rough roads, potholes, or off-road terrain. Off the pavement, the truck engages its terrain modes quickly, adjusting throttle response, traction, and suspension height automatically. Steering is lighter than expected during low-speed maneuvers and firms up nicely at higher speeds, giving a reassuring sense of control. Whether towing a trailer or cruising solo, the XTR maintains a confident and predictable demeanor. Pricing for the 2026 Horizon XTR begins at an accessible level for the base model, positioned around what most midsize trucks cost today, while the mid-range trim, with more features and off-road upgrades, sits comfortably in the mid-segment. The fully loaded hybrid V6 model, equipped with luxury and performance packages, climbs higher but remains competitive compared to similar trucks with equivalent features. Considering the tech, build quality, and capability offered, the pricing feels well justified, especially for buyers who plan to use this vehicle for both work and everyday life. If you're considering this truck, think first about your primary use case. For drivers who need a daily commuter that occasionally handles tough jobs, the base or mid-trim version will easily meet those needs. If you're someone who lives for weekend trails or towing larger loads, the hybrid V6 variant with the off-road package will give you the best performance and value. One suggestion for potential buyers is to test how the ride comfort and steering feel match your driving style. This truck is versatile, but the differences between trims are significant enough that personal preference will matter. Another suggestion is to evaluate the tech features you really want, since the customization options are broad and can raise the price quickly.